Hello and a very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. And I do apologise. We were supposed to be on YouTube this afternoon, but there's been a little error. Yes. So it's probably a human error, but I've got to find out how to do this and get this ready for the next show. So anyway, brothers and sisters of the world, welcome to the very first show of CafeClairvoyance. This show is going to be posted and recorded up to YouTube. It's also going to be on my website, which is philgriggs.com. And I'm sure you'll find the show entertaining, as usual, as all the other posts there. And thank you very much for your comments. And as also Deborah is watching, thank you, Deborah. And all to you other people out there who are enjoying your afternoon. And what's this all about? What's CafeClairvoyance? Well, first of all, here's the important bit. You need a cup of coffee. All this one here says, it's run the wrong way, never mind, but it says morning gorgeous. It's not my mug. Anyway, right, so here's what we're going to be doing this afternoon. This is all about a show which is about you guys up there. So we'd like your questions. We'd like things coming in around you about what's going on in your life. So we know there's loads of you out there who want to know answers to things and what's going on. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to work with you guys. We're going to work with you guys and get this. Have a good afternoon. And so CafeClairvoyance is a show which we're setting up. So wherever you are, you could just listen to this, whether this is going to be on a podcast or whether you're going to watch this live or just come back and watch it a bit later. It's working everything about what's going on in 2020. So this is a very different year, as we know, as we see. It's also going to be working on the astrology side of things, everything spiritual, everything psychic, and your questions, things coming in around you. And also here, well, I've already got some letters and things to write back to you about, or answer to, which I can do on here. And so what we're going to be doing here, first of all, I've got to say a disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. We've all got to say this now, haven't we? Living in the culture and the lifestyle that we're in. It's entertaining. Hopefully you'll find it like that. And any actions you take are totally down to yourself as part of the show. If you have any medical ailments or anything like this, or anything that's going on around you, you're not sure, that you need to seek a professional practitioner in order to help yourself. But I don't think any content here is going to be anything like that to affect you. Okay, so one of the things we're going to be, let's do some shout outs around the world. Let's do some shout outs here. And right, first of all, Simone, Simone, I think she's in Dunstable in Bedfordshire. We're down here in Spain, but we're also out around the world. And she's got some spiritual questions here. She wanted to know about her career life, where this is going, and if she's going to find more happiness. She was a bit concerned about her education. She's working in an environment there, and what we can do. So let's have a look there. And we want to give a big shout out to Cafe Trebus. Now, if you've never heard of this place, wherever you are in the world, please look at their website. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the top vegan restaurants I've actually come across. Now, even though you may think here, but I don't like vegan food. You will if you go to this place. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I'm sure you'd absolutely love it. And so Cafe Trebus, and they're just look on Facebook, is Cafe Trebus, and the town it's in is called Benita or Benitachel, as I used to call it, but it's Benitachel, and lovely people there. And one of the things and I must admit, I wasn't vegan until I tried some of their food. I was amazed. So this is something I really liked there. And so also we're going to be doing courses there coming up later on here, and this is about astrology and vegan food. So for example here, your star chart, your astrology chart, not just your star sign. We'll be on the wrong road there if you're looking at that. This would be very much about looking at your astrology chart, areas of your chart, the house system, the planets, the aspects it's making. All this information here will be very relevant to the best type of food for you, in order to stay healthy, to maintain a high balanced lifestyle. I know if it's saying at the moment, if we maintain an alkaline diet, that is probably the best we could have here. But it's the right type of food that we need here. And if we have the right type of food, then Fantastic, fantastic. I'm sure you'll find that very interesting. And also, we'd like to put posts up after the courses there. But that's going to be starting on the 11th of March. 11th of March. So if you're in Spain and you want to come down to the airport, please do. But we're going to make this as interactive as possible. So myself and a team there at Trebus Vegan Cafe are going to be very much highlighting what's going on there. Now, many other shout outs to do here. So, and also here, so if you know of charities, for example, that you're with there, if you're with there, then sometimes what you can actually do here, if you because of charities that you are involved with, for example, I was involved with quite a few in the past there, and well, I say in the past, when I was in the UK, I was actually working at some. And but if you're involved in charities, you want to give them a shout, this is the place you could do it, because we're going everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And yes, thank you for comments, everybody. I've got Mila here talking about Trebus. Yeah, she likes this too. She's actually put the Facebook and the links up there. And Deborah saying beautiful vegan food. It is rather tasty, indeed, very tasty. Anyway, so this is what we're going to look at here. So we also want to, what charities you'd be looking for. So one of them I was working for example, was a place called Noah Enterprise, which is in Luton. And there was helping people who are marginalised in life, for whatever reason. And sometimes we go through difficult times, don't we? And this is a place just for that. Now, here's another thing, just a bit of information for you. We talk about homelessness and things like this, whether in whatever town or city it's in. And but sometimes our amazing peers in life out there are very much supported in this. So, for example, if you Daniel Craig, the James Bond actor, would you understand at a certain time in his life he was homeless? And another one that was homeless was Sylvester Stallone. Talk to Rihanna. She also can tell you that she was homeless. And a lot of people here have gone through difficult times in their lives. Despite they have here, these things happen, don't they? These things happen. And sometimes we just got to understand, sometimes we go through low times, but when we come up. But what's this year all about? Why are we in such a fascinating year? It's 2020. What's gone on about it? Astrologically, a lot of people here have said that we've got these planets, which is Venus and Pluto. Venus and Pluto come into a conjunction, alignment here. So what's Saturn all about? Well, Saturn's all about keeping a status quo, keeping the lid on things, keeping things very regal, keeping things very in a set pattern. And Capricorn is very much about these set patterns. But then Pluto comes along and says, but I'm chaos. I love chaos. And it's going to completely disrupt the system. And hence some of us are actually saying here, oh my God, where are we going in our lives now? Why are we feeling like this? Why are we going through such a crazy time? And in fact, quite a few clients who are coming to see me are actually saying to me here that they feel out of sorts. It's because the energy has changed. Okay, so how can we best describe this energy? Well, for example, one of the ways we can describe this is maybe in the past the energy was going like this, horizontally. Pluto's come along, transformed this energy, changed it over, and now it's going horizontal and vertical. We're getting adjusted to this new energy, the new way in which we're going around our lives. Now, what's also happening here, which I think is a big part, is everything that's going on with Neptune. Neptune is very much about spirituality, it's very much about music, it's very much about creation, it's about drama. For instance, these particular areas are pretty strong in our charts. If we're looking at something spiritual, if we're looking at something musical, and if we're going to go into something which could be to do the acting, or but anything to do with creative. Now, Jupiter's come along, and Jupiter's popped into Capricorn, so it's just made everything look bigger. And but what Jupiter's doing is making a fantastic link to Neptune. So throughout this year, Jupiter and Neptune are going to be coming into these links, and they're going to be highlighted to people in these particular professions. So if you're thinking of doing something, do it well now. Now, reason why here, we may see already that people are talking about self-love, self-development, things to help themselves, make themselves even better. Well, this is what's going to come up. And you'd say here, well, okay, why are we doing this? Because people want to go on retreats. People want to do more yoga. People want to do different things in their lives and enhance their selves. Because the Pluto Capricorn thing, if I can explain it another way here, is we are not abiding by the old principles. We're abiding by listening to ourselves. We're not going to follow this, as we said earlier, this sort of status quo. This Pluto's come along and says, well, what about me? Or what about you? What about what we're doing here? And this is very much about this alignment where we're going. And Julie Marklew there, I believe you're in the northern part of England. I'm getting cold already. I need a jumper on just thinking about that. Here, it's been a lovely day down here in Spain. And okay, so just looking at the scoreboards here, everything else I want to say to you. Now, as much as saying shout outs, let's do Simon. Come on, Simon, let's help you out because you were asking here various questions about what you wanted to know about spirituality and where we're going in that sense. So, just quickly grabbing my card to the side here. Here we go. So, out there, I know you're listening there, Simon, because you're giving me a little nudge earlier on, so this is just for you. Simon, you just wanted to know about where you're going career-wise, because part of the work that you were doing earlier, you didn't feel like it was working for you, and especially in the educational sector. So, let's just have a little look here and see where we're going. Right, so, okay, just thinking about you, Simon. And let's have a look here. So I'm going to just shuffle and then I'm going to stop and I'm just going to take thinking about you and let's take 3 cards from here. So we've got 1, 2, we got 3. So, okay. Now, Simon, now a lot of your work here is going to start coming up in front of you. Is going to start coming in front of you here. But hello, Jo. Thank you for joining in. She's Jo is a fabulous lady, I believe. She's a paramedic and she's a lovely lady. She's worked very hard to get where she is, and she's somewhere up north. Well, I say up north in England, and we're down south, Spain. Nice and warm. I can actually, nice sunshine out there today. Can actually put shorts and goggles on. She says, "Good afternoon, Spooks." Thank you very much. I wonder who Spooks is. Anyway, right. What we got here? We got so Simon. So Jo, whilst you join there, if there's a question you want to ask and you'd like answering to here, we're going to do the tarot cards here, and we'll have a little look, see what we can do. But anyway, just coming back to Simon, let's have a look here. So you've got cards which you actually say, well, I don't think you're going to be worried too much about career life here, and I think what you're going to find here is networking. Networking is going to be a big thing, and very quickly, I think you're going to find a job. I think you're going to find a job there, which is, I think it's going to be very exciting. In fact, I know this sounds a little bit, how can I say here, a bit off the handle here, but I think you're going to find a gentleman who's actually going to be the link to find a job that you want. And looking into this here, if I looked into March, I'm not much into March, and you're going to start watching things there. Hello, and hello Jane, lovely to see you there. Hello up there in towards Hempstead way, I think you are. Anyway, near there, isn't it? Broxbourne, that's it, near that way. Right, and also here, your skill set, the job you're going to get into, Simon, I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy. You won't have a problem there at all. No, you'll be launching ahead, pushing your life further forwards and feel very excited about where you're going, coming to that point onwards. And also want to give a big shout out here to the lovely Mila Z. Mila Z, MZ we call her here. Now we're going to see why I call it MZ. We come back in a moment. But MZ, fantastic lady. If you want to know about social media, then MZ, who's on the listing here somewhere. In fact, Mila, if you just like to put a little nudge up there again, and then people know who you are. And so if you want to know about social media, Mila is a lady to go to. She's fantastic. Yeah, she even helped me on YouTube, which didn't work today. But never mind. These little things happen. Little technical things. Anyway, so think about her names here. Here's just a bit of fun. There she is, Mila Z. I mean, if you want to try and pronounce her surname there, by all means do. But Mila Z is just cool. Mila Z is just cool. In fact, I think it's got quite a trade name. I think someone's going to be famous if they call themselves like that. It's like Phil Grease. Fame, fortune. Anyway, Mila Z, definitely. Yeah. How about Joe Cooper, Joe Coops, JC? That sounds good, doesn't it? Ha ha. Sounds fabulous. And what about Jane Howell there? Yeah, I think, yeah, it could be. Actually, I think your son's going to do very well. Son Luke there's going to do very well indeed. In fact, we need to give him a big shout, don't we? And so, as we're talking here, let's. It's interesting actually. I was actually talking to a few people, a couple of ladies here actually, and we're actually laughing a little bit about adjectives to describe your name. So this particular lady, her name is Juta. And she said here that her name, that describe her name would be magical. So her name is now MJ. MJ. So if you could think of a word, and a phrase or an adjective, just one there, just to say, Joe Cooper, love this. We love you too. Big hug from down here. There you go, big hug. And so if you could think of a name to describe your name, that'd be fantastic. So I know Deborah was actually thinking about Edie, and she's exciting Deborah. I think she's exciting Deborah. It's E anyway. So I'm sure she put it up in a minute saying, no, it wasn't. It was something else. Anyway, and we also had Jacqueline there from Bedfordshire too, and she wanted to be called here. In fact, I got it down here. Yes, Enablement Jacqueline. EJ. So come on now, what's your Christian name? So anyway, lovely lady here. This is hilarious. I think this is fantastic. Absolutely hysterical. So another one was down there was lovely lady called Sylvia. Now, so empowering Deborah. There we go. Empowering Deborah with a big heart. ED. There we go. Empowering Deborah. So come on, what's your name to describe you? What's the adjective that describes you? Come on now. Anyway, right. Anyway, the lady called Sylvia, she said, super happy. And it just sounds fantastic. Hello, Mandy down there. Right. And Miranda, lovely to see you there. So, anyway, this lady Sylvia, she said to describe her name, she would like to be called super happy. Well, this is hilarious. I think it's great. SHS. Shh. Isn't that funny? Hey, shh, guess where we're going out tonight? Are you coming out? Shh. Isn't that amazing? Just be called SHS. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. I know when she's going to be watching this, she's going to be going, I'm going to hear that sound saying, how dare you? But I think it's just hilarious. Someone's called, shh. So what's yours? Come on now. You've got to have some funny ones. Of course there are. And I haven't even thought of one for mine yet, but maybe there's someone for you. So think of, hi Diana, lovely to see you there. I think you're out there in the Far East, or you're down there in Africa, but it's actually lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. And Miranda, wherever you are there, Miranda, I think you're down this way, aren't you? Yes. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about what we're doing at the moment, about what's going on in this crazy world. And this year is bringing out our potential. Would you agree? Things are changing. Hello, Carly. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you joining in. And a very different year. And people are finding it that one of the things I would say to you is to look for your empowerment. Look for something that's going to bring out something from there. Something from your heart. We're very good at doing things conditioned. In fact, I'm going to do a show with Mila Sue on conditioning. And I think that would be a fantastic show to do, because it'd be discussing everything we need to do about what's changing in our world, because very much this Saturn thing in Capricorn was where our lives previously have been conditioned. And thank you very much, Carly. And I think when we look about conditioning, how we used to think because we had to. We looked at subliminal messaging because we had to. But now the frequency has started to change, the energy started to change, and more people are going within themselves and saying here, well, we need to be more ourselves. We need to change this lifestyle we've got here. We need to do what we've got to do to enable ourselves become more self-empowered and reach the goals that we're going to. Reach the place we want to. Because during this decade, if we start listening to ourselves, you're going to go miles ahead here. I think we're going to find more people going self-employed. I think we're going to find more people being happier about themselves. And I think we just need to go into that. I think all these hearts come up here. Love you all too. Anyway, so this is why I think retreats are coming on. This is why people think of doing more yoga, more spiritual activities. This thing here of Pluto and Neptune. Pluto's the one, the transformer, creating chaos. We don't want to be part of the system anymore. Now we want this cracking great word coming into our lives now called tribe. So you just love that. Just love that. It's like we're going back to the earliest part of civilization to say, which tribe do you belong to? Which tribe? Oh, crikey, Danaras, you've just come back from the Himalayas. I knew you were up to something. Anyway, just climbing over a little hill. That's it, isn't it? Just a little mountain. Oh, look, we can see the other side of the world almost. Yes. I knew an air hostess who fell out of a plane. She was near the Himalayas. She fell 5 foot. That's all right, she was lucky. Anyway, yes, Joe Kubers, give us some good news, please. Add Kate. All right, so we got yes, I'm just back from the Himalayas to Africa, and you are right. Everything is changing so crazy all over. In fact, it goes on more here, if I could just read that. And Joe Cooper says, give me some good news, please. You are lovely, Joe. You are lovely. Right, okay, now it's interesting, yeah, Carly actually saying here about people as your soul tribe. Now isn't it interesting, we're going back to this old times and maybe foundation changes. Now I've got some stuff to talk about here, maybe you'll agree with me, is when we start thinking about our tribe, it's a collective people we want to be involved in, who are involved on the same frequency as us. So we're meeting new people. You can't help it. You're suddenly finding things. I've just met these new people, but we understand each other so much because we're resonating from the heart and from the gut especially. We're listening to our hearts here. It's like something has been taken off of us. A shield which has been blocking our energies is now off. And we're now looking and connecting with our tribes. It's cracking, isn't it? It's very exciting when we think about it this way. And I think if we could do more of this just to believe in ourselves, our soul's purpose and how we're doing this, I think we just do wonders in our world. And I think, well, we can. Anyway, another big shout out here to Trisha, who's out there in San Diego. Hi there, Trisha, lovely to see her. And I know she's just come through because she sent me another message on the other phone there, but she wanted to just say a big hello to you. I think she's just got up because this time of day, yes, she's about 9 in the morning. Sorry to get you up. Anyway, and so this energy is very much about changing, and we're coming out of this feeling of being conforming to everything else. We're now listening to ourselves. And Pluto, the transformer, moving along the same rate, exactly almost the same degree, day by day, is making a link to Neptune. So it's transforming the spiritual values within ourselves. Music, the arts, creativity. We're going to find very new music, a lot more new music coming in. Wonderful fashions. People want to get more hippie. Why not? Hippie hoppy. That's a new word. New music. Hippie hoppy. Anyway, so we're going to find these new energies here. I think we're going to just do this here. Now, okay, let's have a bit of fun. So Joe's out there. Joe, if you're still listening, my lovely, here's what I'd like you to do. She just wants some good news. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards for you, Joe. When you are ready, just tell me when to stop. You want some good news? Let's give us some good news. Think positive. Think Joe. Think Jonas. And Joe, when you're ready, just tell me when to stop, and we'll just do this here. Just tell me when to stop, my dear. If you're not listening, I'll be here for blooming hours. Thank you. Who's that? Jacqueline from the UK. Jacqueline Kate from the UK. That's it. Enabling Jacqueline. EJ. Just tell me when to stop, Joe. Joe, just tell me when to stop. Says, I'm here, just tell me when to stop. This is for you, just tell me when to stop. Okay, thank you very much. I'm just going to cut the pack into 3 piles. I've got the left, the middle and the right. Could you choose a pile, please? Anyone? Left, the middle, the right. Let's give you some good news. Left, the middle or the right. There's only 3 you have to choose from, Joe. The left, the middle or the right. In a minute, I'm going to choose for you. Okay, in the meantime, she just says stop. Oh, Carly says she'll have a card reading, please. Okay, Joe, choose the left, the middle or the right. I'll do just that. Middle. Thank you very much, Joe. Are we on Sunday hours, are we? Are we on saying, you know what Sunday drivers are like? Sunday ambulance drivers are like, oh, let's go to a little picnic. Okay, right, so let's have a little look here for Joe. Joe, oh, for goodness sake, Joe. Right, your money's good, but it's what you're spending. Is what you're spending. So money comes in and it goes straight back out again. Beware of risky plans. Now, if I say risky plans here, just be careful when you get involved with other people that involves money. You may well be wanting to move on to something, to go and purchase something like a house or something big like this. Whatever is going on here, Joe, what you've got to be careful of a little bit is just be mindful that that you could be the main influence here. You may want to go ahead with this and think, yes, I'm going to go ahead, but then all of a sudden you're not. You're not. You're likely here to just, take a rain check. Whilst we're in a Mercury retrograde, this is a good idea. Now, you're thinking, why is this a good idea? Okay, because during Mercury retrogrades, when it's going forwards, Mercury's going forwards, everything is external in our lives. Everything is on the outside, what we see, what we're reacting to, and the way we're going. When it comes onto a retrograde, we go internal. Very interesting times here. So we start thinking more. We start reflecting. We start revitalizing, refreshing, taking our lives on another step here. So what we've got to do in a little way here, when we've got this, is just take it nice and easy. And hence, it may be a good idea, Joe, just to stall things a little while. Also says here that I think, watch your energy levels, just watch those a little bit here, but I don't see anything drastic happening here. I just say to be careful of money and be careful, I'm not going to go too much here on this side, be careful of people who are consuming too much. I've got a few, said, not addictions as such here, just be careful of what you're doing there. Anyway, Carly, you've come up here, so hopefully that helps, Joe. Any other questions, just let me know. And Carly, you're like a card reading here. Okay, so if there's anything, Carly, that you would like me to focus on, just say so now. Just say so now, please. Otherwise, I'll just do what comes up. So, Carly, come on in. Just let me know what is it. Quickly type. Get those fingers burning. See the smoke coming off your screen there. It's going so fast there. Ready, Carly? If you're not going to, have to go to someone else. You have to go to someone else, Carly. Your time is nearly up, Carly. Come on now, Carly. You're welcome, Joe. You are so welcome. Carly, you're still there. Okay, Carly, when you're just send me a question there. Anything you want to question on, and let's do this. Isn't this fabulous being live like this? We could be miles apart from each other and just helping ourselves. Okay, just a general. Okay, Carly, let's have a look here. She wants to know about a general. What about a major or a captain? She just wants a general. Crikey, some people are so fussy. Anyway, right. Okay, so Carly, what I like to do, I've just finished shuffling for me. Now I'm going to shuffle for you. What I like to do, Carly, as soon as you are ready, just tell me when to stop shuffling. Just tell me when, please. Just tell me when. Hello, Sandra. Nice to welcome to the show. Carly, just tell me when to stop. As I keep shuffling, my fingers are going to get so sore. Come on, General. General Carly. That's sure that's got a ring to it. That sounds good, that does, doesn't it? General Carly. Yeah. Wow, that sounds good. Come on, Carly. My dog will come running in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, that was Sandra? That wasn't. It wasn't for you. Carly. Carly said stop. Everybody said stop. Stop. Carly, everybody's saying stop for you. That's hilarious. That's just hysterical. And it's funny, isn't it? Lovely being live like this. Anyway, right, Carly says to the right. Right. Yes, ma'am. She's the general. But she just wants a general. Let's have a little look here. So we did a little general here. Now, the interesting thing is, it's about what you're going to be doing. Here's what you're going to be doing here. I get a feeling that relationships around you, I think you're going to love these. Love this now. And Diana, I'm so glad you like this. So good. It's the feed. It's slow for some reason. Maybe it's Sunday pace, isn't it? You know, take everything slowly. Anyway, so looking at this. This is so much fun. Lovely talking to you, lovely people. Carly, just say to you, relationships around you, people around you, bringing things together. Maybe Valentine's has given you a little bit of a hoodwink. Anyway, so but also it's what you're going to be learning about the relationships you're in, learning about the people that you're with, and how you can harmonise better. Now, I get the countryside around you. I get the feeling wanting to move more into the country, needing some of that downtime there to just take in the air. I get the feeling of dancing as well. Need to dance, express, get energy off yourself here. Like, for instance, you need that stuff there. Money issues, tiredness in the past here. It's like exhausting. Now things are starting to change a little bit. Carly, what I'd also like to always love my readings with you, lol, great. Anyway, money matters, self-purpose. This is where you're going, my dear. This is where you're going. Go out there, go and enjoy yourself. You're rocking, you're doing it. And what you've got to be careful of here is you've got these great opportunities. Take on loads in your life. Yes, I do want to move to the country. I think you will do. I don't think it's going to be too long before you do it. But in the meantime, though, great opportunities come up in front of you. But just be careful though. You're not taking on too many responsibilities with other people. In other words here, you start going forwards and everybody starts saying yes, but, no, but, yes, but. It sounds like Little Britain. Too much load here. You need to keep your load light to keep yourself focused, because you're thinking on a particular job here you want to go and do, and it's something to do here with working one-to-one with people. And I think that this is a great opportunity for you, and don't lose sight of this. In fact, it's very colourful. I get an aura colour around you, a pinky orange here. And really what I pick up with that meaning around you is ambition with love. So it's like what you have and what you're doing. Yes, you have a habit of doing that. Wonderful. Right, where else are we going here? Your way ahead is not by what you see. It's going to be by what you feel. You're going to feel free. I feel liberation here. And also see absolute happiness for yourself when you start linking to you. It's about what you want. So relationships are great. We can all get in our relationships. But the important thing is how we relate to them. Now, if we're going to get too smothered, it's not going to be long before we feel like this is heavy going. And what I'm picking up here, as I say to you, is that sometimes we are here to complement one another. We're not here to own, rule or control. And you'll be making sure this is very, very clear for you. You're so right. Thank you very much. You're very, very evident here. And I think sometimes here what people have got to do is listen to you. But it also means about you speaking up. Because I can hear other people around you saying, well, I think this and I think that. But it needs to come about what you think, where you're going. Okay? So that sounds good there. Anyway, right, okay, so that's good there. And anyone else got any questions? Joe Cooper, connection's gone. Sorry about that, my dear, but hopefully you'll come back again shortly. But Carly, hope that makes sense here. If you listen to yourself and focus on yourself, this is what this year's all about. Coming through your own frequency, your own energy. This is where it's going to go very well. Okay, Emma replying to Joe. Help, Joe has pointed me in your direction. Bless her little heart. Emma, very, very nice to meet you. This is a live show we're doing. 100% understand. Carly, absolute pleasure. Any other questions anytime, but feel free to ask. But listen to yourself. Get your points across here. People need to respect you. And then you're on a good road there. And especially, this is what the Mercury retrograde is all about here. Sometimes we fear this stuff when we go into Mercury retrograde. Think, oh no, it's all going to go wrong. No, it can go very right. Very right here. All it means is we're going in to do a lot of thinking, soul searching within ourselves. And often what Mercury does, it's not about the emotion side. Diana Rush, you'd like a reading. Yes, of course. Okay, tell me what it's about. What do you want it about? Do you want a general or something related to where you want to go to? But are things going to ease up? Ease up, that's Jacqueline. Okay, so Diana, you asked first. So quickly, let's jump in there. Tell me what you want the reading about. Let's go and do it here. Sorry for cap locks. Okay, rightio. Okay, that's all right. No worries. Would love a reading. That means now, doesn't it? When people put caps on, it's like shouting out loud, isn't it? I would like a reading now. Yes, sorry, Dana. Ooh. Anyway, so tell me, Dana, what would you like the reading on? Just give me a little nudge there in the right direction. And Jacqueline, back to you in just a moment. But in the meantime, though, this is lovely afternoon, isn't it? Let's have a little chat. Just a nice little chat here. The sun has cut his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. I hope it's all right up there. Personal life, love life with a big O. Okay, O. Love life with a big O. Yes, is that possible? Possible. There's that O again. There's that magical O. It's hysterical. Okay, love life. Okay, when you're ready to talk about your love life, and right, okay, Joe Gardner, nice to meet you too. Okay, love to see you there. Now we're on the show here every week. It should be on YouTube, but in a minute we're doing this. Okay, rightio, let's come up to Diana Russ here. So Diana, let's talk about love life. When you're ready, just tell me when to stop, please. Diana, who's in love life. Just tell me when to stop, Diana. Just tell me when to stop. Everybody's going to shout stop in a minute unless you shout stop, Diana. You can even put it in capital locks if you like. You just want to see you tease me to keep me going, don't you? Oh, dear. Okay, still travelling. Emma, yes, let's get a message for you, Emma. Let's get a message for you. Just a minute. Okay, Megan Berry. Yes, please, Megan. Oh, lovely to see you, Megan. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to see you there. Okay. Oh, Diana Russ, stop. See her fingertips. Anyway, right, I've stopped. Now I'm going to cut them into 3 piles. So left, middle or right, please, Diana. Left, the middle or the right. Diana Russ laughing. Let's talk about love life. Oh dear, thank you very much. Emma, no, that's no problem at all. We'll come back to you in just a second. Jacqueline, come back to you first. Diana, left, middle or right, please. There's thinking about your love life. Thinking about the romantic side. Oh dear. Oh my God, you got any cards left? Yeah. I might have one or two. Okay, Diana, which one? The left, the middle, or the right? We're going quiet. I know it's taking time. It's a Sunday, isn't it? It just takes a bit of time, doesn't it? In a minute, I have to choose one for you, but I get a sneaky feeling where to go. Oh, there we go, left. Because we've left the past behind. See, you chose the right one there because you left the past behind. Okay, love life. Love life come up in front of you. Love life with that capital O. Okay, here's a big thing. What you understand here, sometimes you cannot make things work if they're not resonating on your level. So you can't keep everyone else happy. That's all right, Diana. No problem at all. I know sometimes it does. And right, okay. So with your cards here, it's very interesting because at the minute it's saying here, would you understand that sometimes you're feeling that your heart is not in the particular relationship that you've been involved in, and actually you decided that you really want to just move on. Your cards are coming up this way here. In fact, internally, it's almost like I want to run fast here. But this is Mercury going internal. You're understanding things and realizing where things are going. Psychically here, very psychically here, if I was to link with your emotional side here, I'd say that March and April are probably not your months to go falling in love again. I think you need to give yourself a bit of time perhaps here and take a deep breath. And also you're going to find work matters are going to be very busy around you over these next couple of months. So it's almost going to be saying, well, there's no time for that sort of stuff there. And you'll be very busy collaborating with work you're doing and things like this, and climbing Himalayas and things like that. Far too busy. You come out Himalayas? No, thank you. Anyway, nice place. Anyway, yes, because you're out there mountain climbing. That must have been amazing. I can't imagine Diana on top of the Himalayas. Incredible. Anyway, so oh yes, you're on point. Thank you very much. So this is about moving on here, but it's listening to yourself here, and it's not about thinking you're the bad person. This is where sometimes we go a bit wrong because we feel the victim sometimes in a relationship. And this is about you taking yourself out of victim into empowerment and then on to being a warrior and not a worrier. Big difference between the two. Cool, hey? Anyway, so these cards are pretty neat for you, so hopefully that's helped you out there. And so keep going forwards. And I think here that what will start to happen is when you start to look over May onwards, that's when interesting relationships are coming away. Now, Jacqueline wants to know if things are going to ease up, please. Okay, so quickly let's go to Jacqueline. Danielle, Diana, hello Daniela, lovely to see you. Are you down in Africa or you're over in Beirut? I know you're over there somewhere. Nice and hot, just like us. Anyway, and this is my buddy behind me, you see him there? Yeah, he's my buddy. And, right, okay, so Jacqueline, just tell me when to stop, Okay, Joe Garner, yes, just says to stop. Yes, okay. Now, left, middle or right, Jacqueline? EJ, come on, what name are you going to give yourself in front of your name there? So, yes, warrior with capitals, she's a capital warrior, warrior, not warrior. Okay, yes, I've done stop. Now, would you go left, middle or right? The left, the middle or the right, the middly diddly. Sometimes we just love a bit of middly diddly, don't we? So there we go. Okay, so is life going to start easing up again? Right, okay. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what I pick up the cards are saying to me. Now, I just have to plug my little old phone in, so I'm going to move my phone a little bit. It's just saying that it's got a bit low on battery because we're having great times. Hopefully this is going to balance here. I hope it does. And it might do in a second. It might behave itself. Anyway, if I just hold on to it a little bit like that, just a second. Right, Jacqueline, what I say to you here is what you're doing is you're taking in energy. Energy is very strong about you receiving energy. What you're giving out is far too much than what you can take in. Okay, all right? So, so you've got to look your energy levels here, put them in two different places. One's the energy coming in and keep the level right. If you start giving out too much energy, especially with time, people, helping people, money and things like this here, this is where it goes a bit wonky woo, like we are now. Apologies, but I can't do much about that because otherwise I got hold of the phone. Anyway, and so I'd say here to work on this. Now, what you're also looking at here is not inner conflict, it's inner strength. It's strong. So this is about you getting stronger. And rather than balancing out, you're taking energy, then you're giving out huge amounts to other people or situations around you. This is very much about you getting stronger and how you're going to start taking back power. Phenomenal cosmic power. I used to watch programs like that when I was younger. There was Grey Skull, wasn't it? I think it was Grey Skull. And that way you'll start to feel stronger and better about yourself. And it's also saying here as well with those cards here that when you're getting stronger, there's a balance between feeling needing to be a people who empower themselves rather than people who just take but just don't do anything. That's where it's going here. There could be several areas around you, but I'm sure you know where that is. And Diana, absolute pleasure. Lovely to read for you. Now, I think it was a lovely lady earlier on. Can I just pick up her comments here? Yes, I'm just going back here. Just go back, have a good look. And where are we going now? Now, I saw Emma. Let's have a little look here. Emma, it's lovely to meet you. Now, you wanted, is this right? You just wanted a little message from someone coming over the spirit world, is that right? And even though we're on a line like this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, yes, power. Power with a capital P, yes. And I'm just looking for you there now, Emma. Is there anyone trying to pass on messages to me by any chance? Now, Emma, if I was to look at this here, would you understand if I was to say to you, just linking in here and just saying, anyone to pass messages to Emma Beaton? Emma, I would say here that the energies I'm picking up are more female related than they are male, if I start off with this first of all. And the other energies here which I'm picking up too is to say, would you understand, I've got a lovely lady who's joining me, would you understand from your mother's side of your family, a very nice lady who passed over, and actually she's looking at teeth because I think she had problems with her teeth before she passed. Like, for instance, like sometimes you get teeth which are outsized because their head shrunk a little bit or something like this, but she's just showing me teeth here. And she also wants to show me here, she says here that there are a lot of problems this around the chest here. It wasn't just heart, it's all the way around the chest she's trying to show me. And if I had to pass on a message here, would you understand her first message here is to believe in hope, Not hope, just in like a hope things are going to be working here, but I get in the belief of actually feeling stronger. The belief for you, like, so I'd say here, Emma, to feel that energy in yourself here, to say here, I believe, and it's not just hope, you're working beyond that. And that's what she's saying to me. And also she wants to say to me here, would you understand here that you've been spending a lot of money in the not too distant past here? There may be a new property or a new car, maybe both, but I just pick up loads going on there, Emma. And but I feel if I was looking in front of you too, oh yes, the energy of her is, would you understand here, slow down. Slow down, you're going too fast. La la la. I don't know the rest of the words. La 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 la. Anyway, that's what it is. Anyway, so Emma, so I'm picking up here. Slow down a little bit in a very not too distant future in front of you. I pick up here. You're going to need a lot of energy for May. Now, in the meantime here, you may find here that sometimes you just need to go on rests or take it easy and things like this here. That's why pickup's going to be strong around you. So I think that's going to be pretty good. And what else I got to do there? Okay, now Sandra wants to know. Sandra wants to know. Can you tell me when I'm going to stop breaking bones? Now, how am I supposed to answer that? I'm not supposed to answer that. We start breaking bones. In other words, she'd be breaking loads and loads and loads of bones. Yes, my grandma just paid for my daughter's birthday. Okay, all right. So, but I just pick up on your mother's side of your family, yeah? On your mother's side, that's Emma. And I pick up this lovely lady here, and I want to talk about, oh, crikey, I'm almost, lovely fair hair when she was younger, really fair hair. She's still hearing me, chatting away. Anyway, Sandra, them bones, leg bones, thigh bones. Okay, maybe you should start singing. That'll do it. That'll do it. At least you break them and be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Emma. Yeah, good. Glad that's correct there. And Emma, I get a feeling here as well. Would you understand here that, in a sense here, would you understand that it's not about feeling victim or anything like that, Emma? Would you understand here that you just decided to become a little bit stronger? It's just a bit about you, if that makes sense there. Okay, just a bit about you. Now, Sandra, so I'd say here, well, you probably would stop breaking bones if you were to maybe slow down a bit, but that's easy, isn't it? That's easy to say that. I think here that we go through those crazy times and really we've got to look at what Mars is doing. And Mars has just come into Capricorn, and Capricorn rules bones. And it hasn't really under conflict, I think Mars has been, but that's interesting. Mars comes into Capricorn, so every time you get a planet coming into Capricorn, you've got to just be careful of things. If it's when Venus comes back round again, it's probably massaging your bones. It's probably loving your bones. Well, you never know. Anyway, so you'll never have old bones, will you? No, that's good. And right, so I think we've been chatting loads here. I do apologise. Now this show should be on the YouTube live channel, and but due to technical errors, it went a bit wonky-woo today. And but I hope so far you've enjoyed it. If anybody else has got any questions, we're going to go shortly because I think we've been chatting for about an hour or so. But if you've got any questions, just let me know. But oh yes, Mad Maddie from Belgium says hello. So just got another message on the other phone there. So Mad Maddie, hello Mad Maddie, mad as could be. Yes, and right. Okay, dates for diaries, Energy of 2020, Uncovered Realities, yes. So the uncovered realities are that we're going through at this moment, that moment in time we're going through, is very much about a time going on in our lives where I feel that we're starting to see things so much clearer than what it used to be because Pluto is just uncovering it all. You'll find even more. And we realise here, we do come into our own power, start to deal with things differently. Now, if any of you would like to come in, so I'll do another live show prior to the show next week, just to give you all the details. Hopefully that YouTube will work. It's probably my fault, but I've got to work out how to do it. Now, if any of you been writing or doing any spiritual articles or books or hopefully heading your way in May. What, to Spain? That'd be lovely to see you. Lovely to see you there. Oh, yes. You're up there in England, aren't you? You're up there in England, sunny England. Well, wet England. Right, there goes the YouTube channel, which is the one that which is from Mila. Thank you very much indeed, Diana. Lovely to see you. In fact, if I just do a quickie here, Oh, a quickie. How romantic. Just do a quickie. On you coming down here and journeys, things like this. Down here, just tell me when to stop. Let's just do a quickie on this for you. Lotta Axelson. Lotta, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Welcome to the show. This is the Phil Griggs CafeClairvoyant show. So just to let you know, everybody, just to remind you, you just need a nice cup of coffee, a lovely cup of coffee, nice little chat, and we have a great afternoon talking like this. And Lotta, you're down here in going over towards Albia way, aren't you? Yes, it's not far from here. Anyway, so any of you got any spiritual articles or books, anything like this that you're currently reading or have read, please tell us about them. So if you want to message us before next week's show. Hi there, Lotta. Anyone message for the show, then that would be absolutely fantastic. And tell us all about them. Tell us why you think it's such a good book on anything to do with spirituality there, and that'd be great. And anything about charities or anything. Thank you very much, Mila. Thank you very much. So there's the hashtag there. Please feel free to subscribe to CafeClairvoyant, which is me, on YouTube, and please share. That'd be great. If everybody could do that, that would be magic. Because we're going to be here live again next week, which is next Sunday, 5 o'clock. Next Sunday, 5 o'clock, Spanish time. UK time, that's 4 o'clock. Everywhere else, if you know where that is. But anyway, so dates for diary, Sunday, 8th of March. This is mainly for the stuff down here, but joining a local businesses for women in Altea Golf Club. That's fabulous. I'm getting dressed up. No, I'm not. Don't get carried away. No, don't get any visions. No, don't get any visions at all. No, but my wife's doing this. So she's going to be going to Altea Golf Club. And we'll be doing lots there to show about the podcast, about CafeClairvoyance. A store there with Mila Z. Come over here, Mila Z. Yes, and say hello and chat to them. That's Edie and Mila Z. I mean, it goes, doesn't it? What a stall this is going to be. Fantastic. Anyway, Wednesday, so that's Sunday the 8th of March. On Wednesday, 11th of March, working over there at Spiritual Friends, invite you along for an afternoon fun of clairvoyance with myself there. And Joe says, hi Debbie, yes, me with myself there, Wednesday 11th of March, Spiritual Friends invites along for the afternoon of fun clairvoyance with myself and a psychic artist there. Anyway, so with the psychic artist, she's going to be drawing the spirits I'm talking to. But I get this artist is an unusual artist. So should be great fun. Now with I've done this before. In fact, even my wife would say about this. I've done this before, but been with a psychic artist, so they're drawing someone whilst I'm talking to them, and some of them look like John Lennon. It's hilarious. And Susanna Flannery is watching. Hello. And what else I've got to tell you now? That's going to be that. All contact details, all details of events are going to be on my website, which is philgriggs.com. If you need to get hold of me, it's info@philgriggs.com, or just follow me on Messenger. And right, okay, so also join me in the CafeClairvoyance. I'm just reading off because there's so much to talk about here. CafeClairvoyant with featured guest on Thursdays at around 7 o'clock. So these are events which is coming up here. So Emma, thank you very much. Oh well, that sounds amazing. Good. So every Thursday around 7 o'clock, will be a pre-recorded podcast or YouTube video or something like this, which goes out. You'll be able to get both probably, and it'll be with a guest of some kind. And with that guest, for instance, one of the guests is going to be Mila. Thank you very much, Mila. So one of the guests is going to be Mila, and this is because she works in social media. She also has a lot to do with psychology. She comes from a very legal, very strong background, but very intelligent lady, far more intelligent than me. That's why I have her on the show. Anyway. Post a heart if you think this is Phil should do this again on Facebook. Thank you very much. Oh, look at those hearts. You're so nice. Anyway, join me, CafeClairvoyance, with a featured guest every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Spanish time, which is 6 p.m. UK time. If you're over there in America, it's going to be earlier on in the day. And if you're further east rather, beg your pardon, further east is going to be later on in the day. And right, okay, so I think that's almost it. We've had a fantastic, I think we've been over an hour, but it's been such an enjoyable show. And although I've had a list of things to go by here, it's been so much fun working with you here that I'm sure that next time we're here, we have a great time. So just to remind you, if you are connected to any charity of any kind, please let us know. We'd love to give them a shout. We'd love to give a shout in the area of the country that you're in. And yes, Joe, lovely to see you again. So any charity, but so sure, Joe, the stuff you're working with there is amazing. Give a big round for Joe, because Joe is a paramedic and she has come through hell and high water to be where she is. But she's a mighty, wonderful woman. Well done, Joe. Well done, Joe. Yippee! Hush now, everybody. Hush. Yes. Anyway, sorry. And anything else I need to tell you? I think that's about it. And just to give a shout again about Cafe Trebus and awesome vegan food they do. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Jacqueline. Camila, lovely to see you. I loved your post on Facebook the other day. You were awesome. I just thought with the television awards and everything, Camila. Lovely to see you. And unfortunately, we've been on for about an hour. We were supposed to be on a lot earlier on YouTube, but just to let you know, this is going to be on, but it will be on YouTube and other ones here. That will be on YouTube on Sundays at 7 o'clock. And Jo is amazing, beautiful inside and out. She is. What a lovely lady. She is. Yes, it's going to be on 5 o'clock over here. I've even forgotten the times now. Right, 4 o'clock. That's it. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in Spain, 4 o'clock in the UK on YouTube. But I will post it out on here, so all of you get to know about it and just follow the links. In fact, follow the earlier links here, and you will find Mila Z has been a fantastic lady, and she's put the information up there. But I'll be talking to Mila Z shortly, doing a lovely interview. And again, Camellia, if you would like to come on to do an interview with us, it'd be absolutely fabulous, because I know your cause is amazing. Cause is fantastic. I'd love to do something there with you, because this world stuff that you're doing is fantastic. And Joe and Mila and everybody else who's been watching it today, I wish you all the most wonderful week going. I look forward to speaking to you next week. And big loves, big hearts to you all. There we go, big hearts, big love to you all. And I'm sure everything will be working out wonderful. Susanna, you're going up to Newcastle. That's fantastic. Yes, there's the times there. Mila, it's 1700 Spain time, 1600 UK, and live next on Sunday. It will be on YouTube live, and so please subscribe. And thank you, Deborah. Thank you to everybody. I would like to say a big thank you, by the way, here to the team in the background. That's Deborah and Batchy. Batchy's a dog, but he's still such a wonderful coach. And a woofy dog. Yes, okay. You folks take care. Thank you for all the hearts there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Have a lovely week, folks. Big love to you all. Take care. Mwah.